Hello there, Nancy Drew fans. I'm PenguinAshe, and I'm playing Last Tree in the Blue Moon Canyon. Thank you for joining me today. I'm picking up right where I left off in the previous episode. I'm trying to follow Jake's obscure clues to find his mine. So let the mystery continue. Okay, so we're gonna go over our task list just to kind of recap and review. Alright, we're gonna scroll and work from the bottom up. Okay, so we don't have enough slugs, I believe, to figure out how to move that eagle painting. Oh, sweet, we can use the scroll wheel on this. Nice! Okay, so yeah, we don't know that yet. Can't play the piano yet. John Gray's still too busy in there, apparently. I can't do that either. Okay. Yep.
Check.
We read the letter.
I'm done with that.
Yep.
I'm done with that. Still have to do that.
Still working on that as well.
Check. I'm done with that. Check. I'm done with that. Still have to do that. Haven't done that yet.
Okay, so we're gonna go talk to John Gray and ask him about that thermometer that Tino found by the emergency brake, and then we'll give Bess and Gorge a call, see if they can help us figure out the name of the
Hey, glad you stopped in.
people.
You gotta listen to this.
Uh-oh. Sure, what have you got?
What have you got?
I put this digital recorder in the corner where Camille showed up in that picture and turned it on so it would just keep recording. Now when you play it back at normal volume, all you hear is background noise. But when you turn the volume way up and run the signal through a filter or two, hear that?
I hear something. It kind of sounds like a woman singing.
Not just any woman. Camille.
Camille.
Yep, she loved
So
to
be
sing and
careful what you
dance.
say in here. She's listening.
Are you by any chance missing a small digital thermometer?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. When I went through the box I'd packed them in, that one over there, I came up one short. I was hoping to set up at least 6 in here so I could check for cold spots. How did you know I was missing one?
Because Tino Balducci found it by the emergency brake handle when he was dusting it for fingerprints, and now he thinks you're the one who pulled it.
That's ridiculous. I didn't have any reason to pull the emergency brake.
Is it true that your show is in danger of being canceled?
Newsflash, my show was canceled. Happened last night. But what nobody knows yet is that it's been picked up by a major TV network. Not only am I still on the air, but I'm sitting prettier than ever. Any other questions?
Were you in this room the whole time prior to that emergency brake thing?
Of course not. I made a couple of trips to my compartment in the sleeping car to get more equipment. But did I get an overpowering urge to pull the emergency brake while I was there? No.
I won't keep you any longer.
Pleasure talking to you.
He's nice. I do like John Gray. Alright. We're gonna go call Bess and Gorge out here. Hopefully they got some good news for us.
Hello?
Me again. Just checking to see whether you were able to find out the name of those dancing shoes yet.
Your wish is our command, but hang on to your hat. The name is a real mouthful. The shoes were made by Chaussette Chateauyantes, Chaussatetoyantes. That's French for shimmering socks. Apparently, if you were into dancing in the 1870s, that was the company to get your shoes from.
Chaussette Chateauyantes. Got it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for letting us help.
John Gray claims to have Camille's voice on tape.
Really? Did you hear it?
I heard a woman singing, but it was very faint.
You heard an actual ghost?
Bess, whatever I heard was barely audible. For all I know, it could have been a voice off the radio or something.
Did the real Camille like to sing?
Yep.
According to Charlena, she did.
Well, there you go. You heard a ghost. Oh, Bess, you are so gullible. Open my gullible.
How about a hint?
You bet.
Wow, there's a lot to ask. Sure.
I still don't have all the gemstones I need. Help.
The good news is, one is in Jake's car, right by Tino. The bad news is, one is in Jake's car, right by Tino.
Okay, thanks a bunch.
You're welcome a bunch.
Goodbye.
Well, guess we'll go talk to Tino.
What's going on?
How come you told me you and Laurie never went out, and she told me you did?
Yeah.
Don't you ever stop asking questions?
I'm a detective. You know how it is.
I dumped her, okay? I'm not proud of what I did. I'm not happy about what I did, but it's done. It's over. Now let's drop it.
Guess I'll just have to go talk to Laurie again.
You are incredibly irritating, you know that? I dumped her because people said going out with her would make me look bad. Said she was a joke, that no one took her seriously. Said if I started hanging with her, no one would take me seriously. So I stopped calling.
But you didn't stop caring.
No. Now take a powder. I don't feel like talking anymore. Still don't feel like talking.
Okay. I guess we will go talk to Laurie again. It's a weird doorknob, door handle, whatever.
Yes?
Okay.
We'll talk some more later.
You go, girl.
Gotta try to memorize this a little bit. Okay. So that's one. That's two. That's three. That's four. Five. Six. Seven. Eight. 9. 10. Ooh. What the heck? Hey, gemstone. I'll take it. That unlock this too? No.
Guess Camille liked to collect dolls.
Yeah, you could say that. So it's a puzzle. We have to put them in order. But what is the order? Awful Ursula. Isn't that the little one in the sampler? Hey, this is the little doll in the poem. The sickly Sarah cut a germ so new it made one of her pretty green eyes turn blue. No, guessing could take a while, so we probably have to figure out the name of the dolls. then spell something. Okay. Can't click on that? Okay. Alright. Let's see. Question now is, how does that help me give the dolls an order? Unless we spell that with the dolls. Sickly Sarah could be SS and Awful Ursula. Alright, so we gotta go around and look at the dolls' names. Gotta figure out that. There was a picture, I think, in here? Hagar Anderson and Chantilly Hildegard. Okay. Alright. Hopefully I have that memorized. Can we talk to him again, or is he still pouting up?
That looks just like the stuff John Gray has his thermometers packed in.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Ah, I can't stay mad at a fellow detective. What do you need?
You're the one who pulled that emergency brake, aren't you?
Me? What are you, joking?
Care to explain how packing material from the box those thermometers were in wound up on the floor over there?
Yeah.
You're just some teenage nobody. I don't have to listen to this.
You're right, you don't. Neither do the other passengers. But unless you give me a good reason not to, I think I'll tell them anyway.
Look, maybe I was a little hasty, pointing a finger at the ghost guy like that. Maybe all those lies people have been spreading are starting to get to me. Maybe I thought it would help if I got a little positive press by solving a crime aboard a haunted train. Maybe I apologize. And, maybe you can see fit not to let any of this go beyond this room?
Well, no harm done, I guess.
Great. Well, what else can I do for you?
Hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Don't mention it.
Okay, well there's that mini mystery solved. Okay. Alright, so we're looking for clues to figure out the names of her dolls. So yeah, that is Awful Ursula. Okay. What a name. Aw. Yeah. Yep, and she had like the flowers in her hair. Yep, okay. Yeah, there was this thing here. Teddy Everhart. Okay. Well, that doesn't give us a clue as to which doll, but we got a name. Thomasina O'Neill. It's got to be another name for a doll. Okay.
More questions?
I'll touch bases with you later.
Remember, if it's juicy, I want to know about it.
Okay. Alright, let's go check in with the Hardy Boys.
Nancy, you missed it.
Missed what?
The argument of the century.
Joe, he's exaggerating.
Aw, come on, you heard them. They were ready to tear each other to shreds.
Who?
Charlena and Laurie.
All we heard was the tail end of it, and unfortunately, we really couldn't make out what they were saying.
So you don't know what they were arguing about?
No.
But whatever it was, both of them were absolutely out of their minds, livid.
And it would probably be a good idea to find out why.
Let me look into it. I'll talk to you later, okay?
You know where to find us.
Sadie Crawford. Wonder if that's the name of a doll. Can we figure out if it has two left feet? Oh, wrong way.
More questions?
Yeah.
What were you and Laurie arguing about earlier
Did
today?
Charlena
Laurie and I? We weren't arguing. We were simply discussing a topic about which both of us are passionate, that's all.
Were you discussing her wanting to be a romance novelist?
No. And even if we were, that's really none of your business. I know that sounds harsh, but really, Nancy, eavesdropping is so tacky.
Actually, it was Frank and Joe Hardy who overheard you. They said I should talk to you before they gave me all the gory details, but since you obviously don't want to tell me your side of the story, I'll just have to get the scoop from them.
No, you don't have to do that. A storyline that Laurie submitted to me found its way into my last book, despite the fact that she never received compensation for it.
gosh.
She's reading the book now, and when she got to that part, she freaked.
You stole one of her ideas?
She had no business sending me unsolicited material. But technically, yes. Now, legally, she can't prove anything, and I'm certainly not about to admit anything. And it's not as if she needs the money. But that's what we were arguing about. For what it's worth, I'm going to talk to this producer I know to see if he'll cast Laurie in his next movie. It'll help ease my conscience, and who knows? She could wind up being a star. I mean, she is blonde.
Well, I'll let you go.
Remember, if it's juicy, I want to know about
Oh my gosh. She stole one of Laurie's ideas. That is so crazy. For a girl who has not a lot upstairs, apparently she had a good idea. Oh yeah, this was some doll clue. So, ill-tempered Edna, Alice. Yawning Alice, maybe? Edna the Terrible. Okay. We'll have to figure out some more. Alright, we're gonna go talk to Laurie. Get her side of the story.
Before you say anything, I just want to say thank you.
For what?
Tino
Yeah.
came to see me. He said you'd made him realize what a jerk he'd been for dumping me, and then he asked me out. Isn't that great? He said he doesn't care what anybody else thinks. He thinks we make the perfect couple.
Well, I can't argue with him there.
So what do you want?
That's great.
We'll talk some more later.
As soon as you figure it out, let me know.
Okay. Well, yeah, good for them. Okay. So this was the Hagar Anderson. Alright, how do we spell that one? Okay, Hagar Anderson. Chantilly Hilligard or something? Yawning Alice. Okay. I don't even know how to pronounce that shimmering socks French word. Okay. So Chantilly Hilligard, Awful Ursula. We need Sickly Sarah right here. Okay. And then we need E.T. Which doll had the initials E.T.? I don't know. Oh no, that doll's missing some hair. Okay, we might have to call and get a hint about that. Get a hint about these dolls.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hey, what's going on?
I discovered this cabinet full of old dolls in the caboose.
Old dolls make my skin crawl. Whose were they?
They belonged to Jake's wife, Camille. Jake mentioned them in his letter to his niece.
They could have been Jake's, you know. I mean, they never had a child of their own, right? So maybe after Camille died, he went a little bonkers. Oh, Beth. Hey, I'm just trying to think outside the box here, okay? Something it wouldn't hurt you to do from time to time, little Miss No Imagination. You know, maybe I'll just put this paintbrush down, walk out that door, and let you do this all by yourself. No! You've got to keep painting. If I don't get this done by tomorrow, I'll be grounded for a month. I was just kidding about your imagination. It's wonderful. You're wonderful. Very, very wonderful. That's more like it.
Aw.
Get this, it turns out that Tino Balducci pulled the emergency brake.
Balducci did it?
He framed John Gray so he could arrest him and get some positive press for himself. I think it finally dawned on him that he's not the great detective everyone thinks he is, and probably never will be.
How pathetic can you get? Cute and pathetic. Just my type.
Bess.
Charlena and Laurie had this big, huge argument, and you'll never guess why.
Laurie called Charlena a hack.
No.
Charlena called Laurie an airhead.
No.
Bess, she doesn't really want you to guess, okay? Tell us, Nan.
Well, it seems that Laurie sent Charlena a bunch of story ideas, one of which Charlena used in her latest book without telling or paying Laurie.
Charlena stole something Laurie wrote? That's incredible. No, the fact that Laurie wrote something that Charlena thought was worth stealing. That's what's incredible.
It makes me think that Laurie may not be quite as dumb as she looks.
Say that while we're in the
better
same
keep
room
an eye
as
on her,
her.
Nan.
How about a hint?
You bet.
When it comes to what I'm supposed to do with all those dolls, I'm absolutely without a clue.
Well, maybe if you knew the dolls' names. Or the initials of their names. And maybe if you rearranged them so that their initials spelled another name. Like a big, long French name. Who knows what treasures you might discover.
Excellent. You guys are great.
We know.
See ya!
Okay, so I'm on the right track. Sadie Crawford, the two left feet. Okay, okay. Don't know what that one's name is. Don't know what that one... Wait, are you... What was it, like Teddy Everhart or something like that? Is it Hagar Anderson? No, Chantilly Hildegard. Awful Ursula. Sickly Sarah. What is your name? What is your name? Tell me. Yeah, I know, you can't because you're just a doll. Okay. So, after Sickly Sarah, we need an E.T. Edna the Terrible, maybe? Which one's Edna?
Mama!
Ugh. Alright, I'll have to go do some more searching. Gonna go back to that home and see if it says anything about... I don't know. The way they look or something. I'm trying to not look up anything for these games. I like to solve everything on my own. Makes it more fun. Okay, so ill-tempered Edna. Edna the Terrible. They gave up and cried. So is there a doll that's crying? Teddy Everhart. Okay. yeah, there was that paper in Jake's car. Liza, like, Sandberger or something? A red ribbon. Okay, cool. It's a clue. Alright, time to go back to the doll cabinet. Does anyone like these dolls? Anyone else collect dolls like this? I don't. Okay, so Chantilly Hildegard, Awful Ursula, Sickly Sarah. Which one is Edna the Terrible? E.T., that's gotta be it. Are you Edna? So you're Sadie Crawford, Yawning Alice. You've gotta be Teddy Everhart. Eliza Sandberger, maybe? Okay. No, Eliza Sandberger was the red ribbon. Okay. Alright, we're gonna guess on you being Edna the Terrible. So that was E.T. Then we need T.E. Teddy Everhart. We're gonna guess that is you. Do we have one that is SC for initials? Sadie Crawford, yep, okay. AT? No, HA, excuse me. So yes, Hagar Anderson. Then TO, so Thomasina O'Neill. Maybe that's you? And then Yawning Alice. NT and ES. So that would be Eliza Sandberger. NT. Yawning Alice. Okay, so Sadie Crawford, Hagar Anderson, Thomasina O'Neill, Yawning Alice. NT, I don't know what that one is. Maybe we'll swap you two? Does that do anything? I feel like I'm pretty close, but there's just a couple things I'm missing. You were Chantilly Hildegard, weren't you? Pretty sure. So CH, Awful Ursula, AU, Sickly Sarah. Should be Edna the Terrible, but I don't know which one that is. And then Teddy Everhart, I mean, that's gotta be you. Then Sadie Crawford, Hagar Anderson, Thomasina O'Neill. Mama! That had a blue ribbon, I think, for Thomasina O'Neill, so maybe that's her. Yawning Alice. What is NT, though? Mama! Mama! in Jake's car. And try to see if we can figure out how to open other stuff. Okay. No. Okay. Oops. Okay. Wasn't the duck too? Or was the eagle too? Alright, we gotta go look at that sampler again. Okay, so the duck is 1. Oh, the eagle's 2. And then the square is 4. Okay. Duck was 1. Okay, so with every coin you put on either side, it moves this up 1.
With any
Alright.
luck, I just opened the stove in the dining
There
car.
we go. Cool. So it looks like we need one more coin to do the eagle. Alright, cool. The light stayed on. Awesome. Let's go to the dining car. Wonder what awaits us in there. We can talk to people after we find out what's in there.
James Thurston.
The engineer's thing. Awesome.
Hey, how's it going?
I think I know the name of Jake Hurley's engineer. James Thurston.
Great! What else do you know about him?
Well, nothing.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, finding out more about him will give us something to do. We'll look into it.
Talk to you later.
You know where to find us.
Alright, cool. There's some progress there. Awesome.
More questions?
Well, I'll let you go.
All right then.
Okay, go talk to John.
Sup?
Well, I'll catch you later.
Come back anytime.
Can I play the piano yet? You know what? We're gonna try it.
Please don't.
Okay, never mind. I guess he's still busy, and the eagle is too. Okay. Ah, wrong way. Talk to Tino.
What's going on?
Hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Anything for a fellow detective.
Okay. Go talk to Laurie, I guess.
Yes?
Nope, okay.
Guess I better get to work.
Keep me posted.
Alright, we're gonna look at that letter again. Okay. We need the gemstones. I need to ask someone who holds a warm place in my heart. I have stored his name accordingly. So that must be the engineer. Okay. We gave the dolls an order, dancing shoes, the maker, did that. Okay, so the 4 words. So we'll find that in Copper Gorge, so we can't do that yet. Okay, time to go over the task list again. Okay, can't open the eagle yet, can't open that yet. Can't play the piano. We open that.
I'm done with that. Check. Can't check that off yet.
Okay,
Check.
nope. Did that.
Finish that. Check. Check. Can't check that off yet. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Haven't done that yet.
Guess we can go see if they found out anything about the name of the engineer. Can't talk to anyone else. Can't play the piano yet. Oh, that's odd. It looked really dark in there for a moment. Okay, whatever. Yeah, because I think it's 6 gemstones that we need, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then the amethyst is by Tino. We need 6.
Hey, how's it going?
Were you able to find anything out about Jake's engineer, that James Thurston guy?
Please say yes.
Good news and bad news. The good news is he had a wife in Copper Gorge, so he may have had children.
The bad news is our internet service provider stopped providing before we could use our cell phones to find out anything else.
That's okay. We can do more checking when we get to Copper Gorge.
Right.
All right, we're approaching Copper Gorge, I guess. All right, we made it to Copper Gorge. This is very exciting. I can't wait to explore this, but honestly, we're going to be calling it here for today. Going to cliffhang you guys a little bit. Give us something to do for the next episode. We found out who pulled the emergency brake. It was Tino. That's pretty crazy. Him and Laurie got back together. Good for them. We solved some puzzles, and we're arriving here at Copper Gorge. This has been awesome, and I'm excited to explore more. If you guys found yourself enjoying this video, why don't you leave a comment, like, or subscribe? Appreciate that. I just want to take the time to say thank you guys for watching. Y'all have a good day, and God bless.